Yo, hey, what's up guys? In today's video, I'm gonna show you Hilvi in a Fire Knight 10 team. Keep in mind that you might see some strange champions in here that you might never seen before, like who's that guy? Who's that guy? But keep in mind, you can use whatever champion you want later on. That is no problem. I just want to make a point that Hilvi is actually somehow useful if you have some like good champions. I wouldn't say like good. They're all epics. They're not doing it too crazy fast and stuff. I'm just quickly gonna show you also the presets and everything. This is not meant to be like 100% team, but I want to kind of give you some ideas again. And since I can kind of build a funky team like this, where everything is kind of not so usual, that's why I decided to show you that and make this team, because like I like it, because there's some champions that are not used that often. For example, Lightsworn and Woodscar, I think is his name or something. And yeah, we're gonna go in there and do all these things on Fire Knight 10. We're gonna take it this time really slowly. This is not meant to do speedruns, guys. Like, look at that, there's no damage. When I look at that video, I'm also like, why is this actually worth a video? Because it's like super slow and everything, and I'm on your side. But also, just what kind of champions I have in here is kind of crazy, because Hilvi you get, and Mikage you get at some point too. Everybody can get one, you know, just you gotta collect the white thingies, but everybody wants one, and if you can get one, there's a reason why she's actually good, because you can get some funky champions around her, like just a Cold Heart, she's tanky build, a Lightsworn, and then of course our Woodscar. But yeah, let's skip a little bit forward, because I also don't want to see these waves taking forever. But why is Hilvi actually good in here? First of all, you can build a better team, have better champions around the champion, and then if you struggle with the waves, she is perfect wave control. She just freezes them all day, gives you like increased speed if you want to go for the waves at the first stage, first round. You can just increase speed and all of these things, and then it's okay for you. You just have some control in there. I know I have Mikage in there, but that doesn't mean you later on will just have better champions, and maybe Mikage is not even there. You want to kind of do a speedrun thing or something, and then you can actually use her to control everything, and everything is just way smoother for you. But let's skip again. I'm not saying this is fast. I have a poison set on my Cold Heart, but I want to make a point. Like, look at those champions, get a little bit creative. Maybe you find something that works really well on your account, and maybe you learn something, because I will explain what is going on in here. Why does all these things even work and stuff? But yeah, let's skip a little bit. So first round, we're not gonna do anything, to be honest, too crazy. Like, we used our block damage at the first round of our Hilvi. That doesn't really do a lot for us, but we can get kind of in a better speed tune, because we increased our turn meter, and that means we just have more turn meter when the next round is about to happen. We survived that. We're gonna break it, gonna open up with Woodscar and Mikage. They have like really good like counter attack and all these things, and then we're gonna place decrease speed, decrease attack from our Lightsworn. That's why he's so crazy. And at the first time he was taking a turn in the first round against the boss, he used his increased defense plus what is called here, revive on death. And actually, if you have a right blessing, that is gonna reflect some hits back. So he's kind of really nice. Lightsworn, I swear to God, he's really nice. Decrease attack, decrease speed. You need that in here. If you want to have a long fight, you need that in here. And decrease attack is just making it so that my champions don't die. Decrease speed, more turns. Increase defense with the right blessing, reflect some damage back. Woodscar, he has a counter attack. He is gonna clean up your enemy and your max HP destroyed. Not totally overall like everything just clean and everything, but it helps to survive longer, to get some heals. He has a counter attack. 4 hits on his A1. It makes him kind of really nasty, and also he has a reflect damage going on everybody. That means many attacks just happening because he attacks us. Lightsworn, reflect damage, counter attack, and then ally attack makes it so we kind of open up the boss really frequently, and that helps a lot, because we have what's it called? Heal reduction 100% from our Cold Heart, so the boss can't really die, our Cold Heart can just slowly do the max HP hit here and there, do a little bit of damage. And overall, I think Hilvi, what is she doing? Okay, it's actually about Hilvi. What am I talking? Hilvi is in here because of decreased defense, increased speed. That helps a lot. Like decreased defense, you can do more damage while being more tanky. Increased speed, obviously, you want to have more turns. And also, she provides us with a freeze. That means sometimes even we get more turns about that. So overall, it's a really good champion that you can mix with some crazy funky champions like in here. And you can still get a run done. Will there be better champions like Hilvi? Yeah, sure. But will there also be other champions around Hilvi to do this a little bit better? Yes, of course. But also, yeah, I got some stats right here. I just pressed quickly Fire Knight in the video. I think I searched for it. Yes, Fire Knight right there. So those are my stats. They're not really crazy good, but also not really easy to get. And I understand that, but yeah, again, better champion also makes it that you can use like lower stats if you have a G-Nut, for example, and use a setup like this and stuff. And hey, feel free to just do a faster run with lower stats and stuff. Protection set that we can do a little bit more damage. Doesn't make too much difference, to be honest. We got like, I think we got cruelty, right? Let me go back. Do we have cruelty? I kind of forgot on my main target, to be honest. Yeah, we do. So we get also a little bit of attack bonuses, like more damage about the cruelty. Of course, she's 6-star. That means a lot, but also it is... it's not really helping that much, because the most damage that we did on that team was just Cold Heart here and there doing her A3 to do the max HP hit sometimes, but the decreased defense of Hilvi is gonna help for that, so you reach 10% anyway. So about Hilvi, those are the stats. Also not like easy, but also not too crazy, because she has also increased speed, for example. That really helps. We have a region set on her right now. Yeah, I think I just used it because I tried something different. It was kind of the right speeds and stuff. But you saw it. If a Cold Heart can survive, you can make a Hilvi survive too, to be honest. No relic, no blessing, no masteries, because I just was about to level her up and do all these things later on. And yeah. Again, we do press Fire Knight because that's important. And then we got our Light Sworn, a amazing champion. If you have him and you have struggle in Fire Knight, he does a lot of things at the same time. Because we're going to talk about the blessing in a second, because it helps so nice. And also he has block revive, not block revive. Revive on that, that means if somebody gets killed, then you actually just gonna stand up again. Really nice. Yeah, like blessing, that's the faultless defense. If you have it on a 1-star, you don't need more stars than 1. Select it, you will automatically reflect 5 hits back on the boss if you put a increased defense out there. Really helpful. No masteries, and I think there was no relic. I think there was, like, for accuracy. But Woodscar! Let's press also quickly the thingy. Let's go. Like, wait, I have not talked about anything. So, yeah, his stats again. Alright. Got the relic, no, I have actually a 6-star for him. And he could be way better if you just put in Miracle Heal, because he is gonna restore your destroyed max HP. Not totally. Way better if you have Miracle Heal, but even by itself he already does it. And it helps that you survive, and that's cool. And of course later on, guys, if you have like something that does more damage than a Cold Heart, you don't need to survive that long. Because the other champions, they kind of cover everything you need already. So no blessing and stuff. Cold Heart, let's go. Nothing too, yeah. It's a poison set actually. But yeah, those are the stats in a second. Fire Knight, let me do that in a second. Like, yeah. Alright, those are the stats. They're not, again, not easy, but also not too crazy. I got a golden elixir on her because hey, let's be for real, guys. Cold Heart is really squishy. So I needed something that heals me. It's plus 12 right now. Plus 9 would also be okay. It's not like crazy. So maybe it's not even about the Cold Heart because you want to use something different or something, you know. But yeah, that will be it. She got Phantom Touch, and also those are the masteries. I don't even know why I have Giant Slayer. Wait, was that Giant Slayer? Yeah, that was Giant Slayer. I don't even know why I have that, to be honest. But yeah, that's all about it. The concept about my team right now, again, it's not totally about the team what I have right now, but is to get decrease attack, decrease defense, increase speed, and these things out, while Mikage is gonna increase the duration of the decrease speed in the right time and stuff. And then you have a lot of wiggle room when you have all these attacks that going back, Wood Scar, reflect damage, and the counter attack with a 4-hitter of an A1, then the increased defense of Light Swan. I have so problems with names sometimes, but that also helps a ton because it's just automatically more attacks going back. And then just Mikage doesn't even need to use her ally attack all the time to open up the boss. It's just a Kota doing another A1 and then a Wood Scar, another A1, and the boss is open. So you can reapply all these things pretty easy and all that. But again, this is not the team I actually want to talk. Like, wouldn't say this is like the thing that you should do with Hilvi. I just downgrade it as low as I can and try to do something funky. That's basically just me being a Bronco. But yeah, that's about it. Make sure to press that like button, subscribe if you haven't done already, and yeah, have a nice day.